Hello there guys and welcome to our week 2 team builder where we play our very good pal Ron2420 YouTube. He's becoming a little bit more professional though, so let's not shit post him or anything. He may sue me, he may take me to court if I say anything wrong or use any of his graphics without my permission. So when it came to this week, the ultimate sort of belief that I have, who's he coaching? In Calgary Infernapes. So let's look at the matchup again. A little bit briefly. So yes, Delphox, Delusion, Lycanroc, DOS, Manaphy, Mega Mawile, Ninetales, Alola, Superior, Volibee, Zocatry, Zygarde. Now, they will be in the graphic by tier list, but for whatever reason, alphabetical is always the best way to sort, when we look at the MPL. We have Araquanid, Drapion, Garchomp, Granbull, Heatran, Lickitung, Megamedi, Frost, Shaman, Silvally, and Taunty. Now, there's a few things about Aaron's draft and the way he's been playing. One, he does not have the best rockers in the world. He's probably going to most likely be Soul, Lycanroc, DOS because he doesn't want to use Mega Mawile as that rocker roll, which is completely understandable. That's Galaxy Brain. But at the same time, his only real defogger is Volibee. From memory? Yeah, he only has Volibee for defog. He does have Superior, but I think wasting that move slot against me is something that's not optimal. It's very suboptimal, and I didn't want to... I want to make sure that I punish Aaron. I want to go, Aaron, naughty. This is my win, and you can't have it. You cannot have my win this week, Aaron. And when I was building this team, I realized that like 95% of the MPL coaches, the first thing I wanted to do was build around Mega Medicham. And the Mega Medi went on straight off. Aaron was like, you know what, Bird? I just want to let you know that Delusion is a Mega Medi answer. And this was just because me and Aaron were like just talking about this in call. And I went, no, it's not. There is one really nice tech, and this tech has sort of been revolutionized by the great Matty Barlick. Woo! 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 Whatever he says. Woo! 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 Which was originally he brought against Gypsy a couple years back now, but a double-edged Mega Medi specifically for Renucleus. Now, when I looked at that, I was like, ooh, okay then. But I was like, okay, so I loaded up into my breeding software. I mean, I loaded up in game, but apparently Double Edge and Bullet Punch are incompatible because it's Cold Sea move, and then I think Bullet Punch is an egg move from later. That meant that I was like, okay, how do I do this? And I thought, well, return's pretty much the same. And then I made sure this time. I made sure, guys. I made sure that if I was going to return, I was going to do it the right way. HJK, Bullet Punch, return, and Pilot Pump. Now, to be honest, I was a little slack with these EVs. 252, which is a little bit invaluable. Wasting 8 EVs there. Badoni's very angry with me this week. Sorry, Badoni's son. Sorry, Badoni's son. But I just really thought that even if you want to go out into like Delusion or Volibee, if Volibee was weak armor, which I thought was actually a really nice bring in case he was like property those Pirate Punches, he arguably gets a free switch out in something else. Bullet Punch is really nice for a lot of the Ninetales, so you can't set up like a last ditch Aurora Veil. I really knew that going into this match, it depended on how long I could keep away that Aurora Veil, because Zygarde, Manaphy, and all the Ninetales, at the time he had Z Manaphy with the Rain Dance, which is why the next one on the team was Heatran. Now this Heatran this week is a bit of a lore set. Stealth Rock, Raw, Magma Storm, Earth Power. The 4 EVs is just because it's ineffective to waste EVs. Shucker Berry this week, Stealth Rock, Raw, Magma Storm, Earth Power. Now Raw may seem weird because it's a Shucker Berry set. Now, the reason that it was that Shucker Berry set was the Zygarde. And I really wanted a Raw this week in case of Lycanroc Dusk, like SD Lycanroc Dusk, turn 1, and then I go for rocks, I'm like, okay, sweet, Raw right now. Same as things like HP Ground, Carmine, Delphox. Same as things like Leaf Storm, HP Ground, Superior, Zygarde. Raw is just really, really nice effective. And also as well, Manaphy, like, the run mod that Manaphy wants to set up on is going to be Heatran. Which means that if I Roar it out, by God, max special attack, because it meant that if I got the Flash Fire boost from Delphox, I two-shot no investment Manaphy. Next up we have Silvally still this week. Very, very standard set. 149 speed. Oh, that creep. I think that creep Zerkatry from memory. It means I could parting shot down on the Zerkatry and go into a Garchomp. Obviously, Aaron could predict this, being the good player that he is. But we had Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Parting Shot, and Defog. Ice Beam specifically for that Zygarde 50%. On top of that as well, I also like Flash Cannon for Mega Mawile. And I also thought if Aaron didn't bring Focus Punch, Silvally still sort of walls is walled by no, sorry, Silvally still walls Mega Mawile. Words are hard. Parting Shot as well is really nice for that Manaphy, Lycanroc Dusk. I also thought as well, if Lycanroc Dusk did forego that Duron for whatever reason, also as well with Superior, I could always get a defog off on those Pokemon. Ice Beam also hits Superior, Volibee, Zygarde, Flash Cannon for the Lycanroc Dusk, and Mega Mawile. And those are the really important things this game. Next up we have Drapion. Now, Mega Jolteon is making his debut this week. Big fan of Mega Chan, big fan. Now the main thing to note about this is that T-Spike's Poison Jab knockoff EQ, Shocker Berry. I honestly think that players going in against me, like their best coverage move is Ground. Because, especially when I'm not going to bring Shaman, and I'm not going to bring Araquanid in this week. I don't have a Ground answer. I don't know Rotom Frost. I like my Ground immunity is the Taunt. Everything else hates Ground. Now T-Spikes I thought was really crucial because I really wanted one layer of T-Spikes up. So things like Manaphy, things like Alola Ninetales, things like Superior. One layer, dude, nice job of that. 2 layers mainly for Xurkitree, Zygarde, Delphox, Delusion if Aaron's like, I'm gonna run Regenerator! I don't know why Aaron would do that. But also, that's where I was sort of thinking about that game plan. Knockoff is just really, really nice for Delusion, Poison Jab's really nice for Superior, and as well, Earthquake is just really nice for Mega Mawile because I really didn't think that Zygarde, if Zygarde was going to come in and try to set up on Drapion, I just wanted to knock it off, make sure it stops that. Next up we have Salic Berry, Garchomp. Now I thought Salic Berry Garchomp was actually a really, really interesting win condition this week. SD, Sub, Dragon Claw, EQ. Now this is going to be either a late game breaker in my eyes, or like early game breaker or late game cleaner. Aaron at +1 speed, besides Delphox, has no Pokemon that Delphox and Alola Ninetales has no Pokemon that want to outspeed my Garchomp. And I also thought as well, Lycanroc Dust, as I said before, has to be that, Sash variant or lead basis, which means that Garchomp at +1 speed can go absolute fucking ham. And that's what I wanted, so that's why I had the sub. Also, it's 188 HP at level 50, just because that means that 4 subs per guarantee puts me in Salic Berry range. By God. That's what I want to see. Also as well, wearing my New South Wailmers shirt. It's based off the old logo, but yeah. Links will be in the description below, or something, I don't know. Whatever Aaron does, because Aaron's in charge of this shit. Good Aaron. Last one we had was Tauntaun. U-turn, Heatwave, Hurricane, Knockoff. I really, really love fucking Taunt in this format. Just so good. The speed tier. I had to see Hurricane because I thought it was superior. Mainly, it also does a chunk to Zygarde because Dragon doesn't resist flying, even though like 8-year-old Bert was like, Dragon's types cannot be touched! Fuck off, Game Freak and whoever the fuck thought of fairy types. Yeah, I also thought as well, once Lycanroc Dusk goes down because he's been using that as a lead role, you just get some free momentum with the Taunt. U-turn's really nice. It has a really nice synergy with the Subaru Steel, because U-turn is also nice for if I think that he's going to try to go for the Focus Punch, I can U-turn on the Mega Mawile. Yeah, going, ooh, by God. He's named Flying Barb. God, we love Barb. Oh no, we really hate me, especially after being by God. Heat Wave is really, really nice as well, because it hits that Mega Mawile. It also hits Alola Ninetales, which I thought was also nice. I also had Knockoff for Delusion. I really debated what last move I wanted to have, but I also thought that having Toxic with Delusion, Xurkitree, Zygarde, and Manaphy, in case the T-Spikes didn't go up, because he pulled a Donnie on me and said, no T-Spikes for you, pervert. And I went, oh, but Donnie, son. And that is the end of this week's Team Builder. As always, I don't know. We'll think of something next week. See ya!